I'm not going to sit here and lie to you about where I've been. I almost gave up on YouTube. Hear me out. Actually, there is no there is no excuse. I almost gave up on YouTube. And since the last time we spoke, a lot has happened. I graduated from University of Ibadan. I got inducted as a doctor. Then I got married to the love of my life. It's been an eventful period of time. A while ago, someone reminded me why I started this channel in the first place. I was getting discouraged. Then she came and reminded me the importance of mindset. Then I was like, that's what we're going to talk about today. Mindset, having a good mindset. Because as an amputee, without a good mindset, you're going to suffer. For lack of a better word, you're going to suffer because you need a good mindset to be comfortable in who you are. Because you're no longer who you were before your amputation. You were used to having two legs, two hands. Now they've amputated maybe a leg or two legs or both hands, one arm. No matter the case, you are no longer how you used to be. You need a good mindset to be comfortable to accept who you are right now and to be able to live a fulfilled life. You can't expect strangers or people that are not you to accept you for who you are. I don't know if you are getting it. Because people will give you the amount of respect you give to yourself. So if you don't respect yourself, if you don't like yourself, you can't expect somebody else to like you. You have to start with yourself. You have to start with knowing that it's not the end of the world. And a lot of people are living with disabilities that are even worse than what you have. So what you have right now, you can't change it anymore. You just have to learn to live with it and thrive. You have to you have to convince yourself, you have to tell yourself that this is the situation right now. What are we gonna do? Are we going to just lie down and cry? Or are we going to make something meaningful out of it? Because nobody's going to live your life for you. You are going to live your life by yourself, and nobody can make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. That's what I've learned over the years. And I've been an amputee for 20 years, so I am guessing that counts for something. I got my amputation when I was 5. I had an accident when I was 4. Then I started exercising processes a year after my amputation. That's like when I was 6. And it's been a journey. It's been a journey. I was bullied in primary school. There was a little bit of low self esteem there. But eventually, I learned to accept myself. And it was so drastic how things turned around. I can't even begin to explain because it's just a mindset thing. What changed after I changed my mindset? It's not that I'm no longer an amputee. It's not like I'm no longer using a prosthesis. I still use a prosthesis. It's just the fact that I know I can do things that non-amputees are doing. I won't call them normal people because we're all normal. I can do things normal, like non-amputees are doing, and I know I can do it just as well, if not better. And I started to think, how can I challenge myself now? What is the next challenge I can give myself? I started with walking long distance. Then I challenged myself that I want to learn to swim. Shout out to my dad. I was able to learn to swim. Then I was like, what's the next challenge I can give myself? Then I learned to ride bicycle. And I was like, "Oh, what's the next challenge I can do?" I went to boarding house, a federal boarding house in Nigeria, federal boarding school in Nigeria. Then I graduated. After I graduated from boarding house, a federal school, I asked myself, what's the next crazy thing I can do? What's the next challenge I can give myself? I decided to go to a medical school, not just any medical school, a medical school, University of Ibadan. If you're in Nigeria and you've ever tried to get admission into University of Ibadan, you know how hard it is. And I did it. And I graduated, no single receipt, no single failure throughout medical school. And I just keep on challenging myself. I learned to sew. I learned to make different things, not just for the fact that I want to make money out of them. It's just the fact that I want to learn a skill and know that I'm capable. I'm able to edit videos. I'm able to design graphics. I'm able to do, in fact, the most bizarre things. I make ice cream and all of that. And not just because I'm trying to make money, instead, I'm trying to become independent. And once you know how independent you are, you would know that my husband is back. I'm making a video. And once you know how independent you are, as an amputee, you know how dependent you can be when your legs start acting up and you have to use crutches or you have to use wheelchair or something like that. But once you're able to get something that makes you feel independent, you're going to feel real good. Young man. Oh, our future. Yes. How are you? How was Jim? Oh my god.
Hi to the camera.
You've seen your views.
May I taste more?
Yeah, say one or two things.
One or two things.
Oh yeah, say something else.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Ah.
I'll be the one
I'll be hiding you, sis.
if you want me to. Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Like I was talking about, find something that makes you feel capable, something that makes you feel independent. Like you have to ask someone for help every time you want to do something. From that independence, you're going to feel better with yourself. You're going to feel you are going to be less bothered when you have to ask someone for help. That's what I do. I just kept on challenging myself and I made sure I get a lot of skills, and that makes me feel better. That makes me feel really, really good. And if you can do that, you're going to feel so, in fact, you're going to feel fantastic. You're going to feel very good with yourself. I'm not going to go into, I'm not going to start talking too much. This is my first time back. I don't want to talk too much. The moral lesson for today's video is learn to have a good mindset. And nobody can do that for you. That's the catch. Nobody can do that for you. Please, it would mean a lot to me if you can like, subscribe, and share my video. Thank you. See you next week. Bye.